What is up, guys? Today we are cruising around in the Miata. It is a Sunday. It is running like shit. I'm gonna stop and see if I can get a fuel pump for it. All right, fuel pump acquired. Engine light gone. It's good. People honking for no reason. Yeah, I took this under tray off because it was nasty, and I wanted to pressure wash the underside of the car, clear out all the spider webs. All right, so I literally just threw everything in right here. This isn't old shit from my house, but I got two front. I got the passenger driver's side spindle hub assembly with calipers, steering box with, I can't turn it right now. Probably a fucked up Pitman arm, but the box itself seemed good. I smashed the shit out of my arm pulling it out of there. I got SA front and rear bumpers, manual window regulators, steering linkage from the center, idler arm with bad bushings. Don't know if I can rebuild the bushings or not. I got a driver passenger window, lots of little trim pieces, some door handles that I needed pretty badly. I'll get the light out in here in a second. SA, dash trim, headlight motors, got the headlight housings and assembly, got the rear hatch glass for a project I'm going to be working on. There's the headlight assemblies over there. Lots of shit. I this place is a mess. This whole box of old Mustang parts is trash, so I gotta get rid of that. Hard top for sale if anybody wants it. Price is right. Yeah, so I'm gonna get to work on all this shit. Got spacers, finally, all four. I'm gonna try to throw those on today, get this fitment situation situated, and go from there. So all right, so that is a puddle of fluid, and I smelled it, and it's gear oil. So my trans rear seal on the RX-7 is leaking. Not a surprise. Kind of a bummer. I'm trying to deal with all that shit up there, and then all this, and then all this, and then I'm kind of moving everything out. Lots of junk in here, you know. Maybe I'll get rid of some things. I kind of want to take those two wheel dollies to work, but there's so much space here, and I don't know what is a good way to use it without getting some smaller shelves. It's hard to organize all this stuff because it's old AC compressor. It was working. I should get a new one. I don't know. Do I get rid of it? Do I keep it? There's probably going to be a core. I should probably keep it, right? Yeah, just lots of really loose ends and stuff, tools. I got lots of miscellaneous RX-7 parts and junk shit in here. This tool bag I don't want anymore. Trash that. Oh, that's good. I made a mess. Yeah, so lots of stuff like that. I got spares over there. I got fucking hood that I'm never going to use with that body kit that's up there. Throw in a picture of that here in case I haven't shown it before. Thing's badass. It's a IMSA GTU front FB kit with side skirts and rear flares of a Mark 6, MX6, sorry, GTU IMSA wide body kit. So I forgot that I even had these because they were hiding back here. The mini Supras off the Celica GT 14x7s. These are some badass wheels. These are some of my favorite stocks. They're pretty small. 7-inch width is pretty good for old JDM cars. 4x114. The issue with, well, my hubs are 4x110 still. And even with the spacers, these would have to sit flush on the adapters without the actual wheel studs sticking through. So I would either have to cut my studs like flush to run these, or I don't know. But I kind of want to just hold on to these in case I get an old Toyota, because these wheels are just too cool. All right, so we took a break from organizing the storage to try and knock out this fuel pump real quick on the NA. It's the door access is right behind your head, and you take out the assembly for the fuel pump and pickup, and undo all these Phillips screws, and the pump is down in there, and I'll show you in a minute. All right, so here's the old unit. Here's the new unit. Looks pretty good. That sucks that this thing didn't come with a new sock on it though. But take this off with a, I mean, it's not really even, you pull it out of that retainer at the bottom, take this little rubber retainer off, take the sock off, undo the plug. I'm gonna reuse the harness that's on here. I'm not gonna use the new one because it's a crimp style. So don't want to bother with that, and we'll throw it on. All right, so the fuel pump is done. Car runs fine. The problem was it was so intermittent before that I won't probably be able to tell for at least a week if the fuel pump actually works. Back to this stuff sorting, and I went and got one of my extra empty toolboxes from my other unit, so to put some miscellaneous tools that I don't want in my bag to stay here. So all right, so I'm kind of running out of steam here. It's fucking hot. I don't think I'm gonna get to putting the spacers on the RX-7 today, but this place is way better than it was this morning. Let me show you. So all of this like loose stuff is still like needs a place to go. I ran out of like little cubbies and stuff like that. Clear bin, cleaning stuff, automotive type stuff. These are all kind of sorted in their own way. Batteries, fuses and clips, trim, lug nuts, tire plugs, gauges, sealants, rubber, bungs, studs, brass fittings, miscellaneous, radios, ECUs. These two are hardware. This is a mix of hardware and electrical. I have far too many screwdrivers. This is all like loose stuff that doesn't have a place. Same with all this. Garbage, keep, garbage, selling, garbage, keep, garbage, keep. And then like this is like mostly stuff from my house, and boxes for shipping. Like all the, like the majority of this stuff is eBay, with the exception of like my ARC oil cap, my old, like really old Garrett wastegate, little RX-7 trim pieces that don't have a home yet. This is a cool 1.6 valve cover I might throw in the deal if I sell the Miata. We'll have to see. But the spacers are gonna have to wait until another day, unfortunately, because I want to go home. So thank you for watching. If you did watch this far, or watched it all, I appreciate it. new fuel pump in the Miata. Hopefully that'll solve the little break, like the occasional breaking up that it had. I might try to see if I can knock the heat shield off and snug up the manifold bolts or nuts, whatever they are, to see if I can mitigate that exhaust leak without changing the gasket. If I have to change the gasket, is what it is. If I have to change the gasket, I'm probably just going to order headers and a full exhaust, because they're not terribly expensive for these cars. And if I'm taking it off, I don't want to put rusty junk back on. So stay tuned for that stuff.